Welcome back. Well, continuing to remain at that 24,400 mark for the index, and a couple of names from the broader markets that have sprung up in today's session. TBO Tech is one of them, 7% higher on that stock. That is among the top gainers on the Nifty 500 in today's session. And the other one is Vishal Mega Mart, and over the last couple of sessions, that stock has been unstoppable as well. That too was up around 6%, 7% in yesterday's session. That's up another 6.75% in today's session as well. Is Vishal Mega Mart after some strong results, some positive brokerage commentary that came in as well, and brokerages like Morgan Stanley expecting the stock to go up to levels of 160 as well. So strong showing from Vishal Mega Mart. But moving on to the commodities space, then Manisha Gupta is joining in, and today the glitter is back on gold. Manisha.
It is, and that's because all these corrections that we've seen come in for gold have been short and few and very short-lived as well. So when you look at the gold prices, while we did see an all-time high of $3,500 an ounce, we did see a correction up to $3,200 as well, but we are trading back at around $3,400 at this point in time. And with those kind of levels, you are up by 30% in this year until now, and up at nearly 45% when you look at the last 12 months as well. Well, if you look at the markets itself, there's a lot of uncertainty when it comes to US and China trade conversations, and that is where the gold prices are taking their cues from. Apart from that, it also has to do with the kind of US Fed meeting statements that we saw. While there has been no interest rate change, and this is the third meeting in this year, but the markets are concerned about unemployment and inflation, but not to a level where you have to see an increase there. Apart from that, there also is a strong global investment demand that the markets are looking at. The ETF buying across world is near or at record highs, also supporting markets. And then China also, to its commercial banks, has given an added quota for import of bullion going forward. The markets also are taking support from various mutual funds, ETFs and funds, and saying that they are adding gold as an investment tool for many of these clients. One of those is Canada's fund Vatar Capital, which actually handles nearly $2.8 billion, says that they are putting bets on gold to lift returns for their investors going forward. The other important point I want to make is about the global central banks. Now, the buying there for the first quarter of 2025 has been at a 244 tons. Let me remind you that in last 3 years, every year, the global central banks have bought more than 1,000 tons in each year there. And this year as well, the expectations are that you could be looking at higher numbers. So when you look at China, well, April has been a 6th straight month of buying coming in from China. And with this, China is now holding 6.5% of its forex reserves in gold at the tune of 2,292 tons. India has been a good buyer of gold as well. And with the kind of gains that we've seen at the end of first quarter of 2025, we have seen India's reserves in gold stand at 12% at 880 tons. If you look at the overall buying that India has been doing in last few years, has been quite on a stronger side. 2021, India bought after 6 or 7 years of not buying gold at all. But since then, we've seen 70 tons, 30 tons, 16 tons in 2023. Last year was 72 tons as well. So India has been buying, adding gold to its reserves. What the markets will watch out for now, though, to focus on upcoming events, one is going to be the U.S. Treasury SEC meeting China top economic officials on 10th of May in Switzerland. And the second important one is on 11th of May itself. This is when there's going to be a 4th round of nuclear talks between U.S. and Iran. So these are the two factors that the gold bulls will keep an eye on. In the meanwhile, the kind of decline that we've seen in dollar index also has been supportive for gold.
Thank you, Manisha, for that.